All right. We're back for revenge, guys. We're back for revenge. I apologize for all the audio issues last time. I think I spent some extra time figuring out what was going wrong as far as like the control of the desktop audio was concerned. But we're back and we're gonna do another playthrough of Shroom and Gloom here. We'll call it our revenge tour. Let's see if we can't ace the demo with the audio being better. And yeah, that's what this afternoon's gonna be about. Let's get started here, huh? Let's go. I do think the aesthetics of this game are pretty fantastic. They're pretty good. Especially when compared to other games in this vein. My only question is, you know, the demo really only allows for so much so many options, and so I think it really depends if the final game really does flesh out a lot of different paths and it doesn't get a little too samey. Like if it has the variety that Slay the Spire has, I think this will be honestly one of my favorite games. We'll just deal 4 damage here. Put him to sleep. Put him to sleep. I should have used that toasty, huh? I can use this toasty. Got 2 damage here. I'll take some damage here. That's okay. And then I can use this toasty. And then we'll make a toasty. Alright. Practice dummy is good. I think that's the one I want. Alright, we got Foresight. I think I'm going to do Ready to Scrap here. I think just increasing my my attacks is like really necessary for late end game. We'll see. Let's go ahead and bash this open, take some damage. Grudge, increase damage on all cards in hand by 2. I was kind of hoping for the item that lets you increase your, was it well knitted? But I think this is a good option too if we're really trying to boost attacks here. I just know like late bosses have like multiple stages, and so like also having a really low life is kind of scary. We'll take this. Honestly, let me check this again. Multiply damage 1.5 times. Yeah, we'll increase that to 5, right? Let's take it. Trade for edible cards. Lockpicks. I don't have any lockpicks. Can bash right now. Then heal with that. See, this is kind of cool. I wasn't really using the map last time, but icy pool rate. Ooh. So now I'm out the icy pool. Mossy ground. Fertile ground. Yeah. Well, we made our bed, right? We probably needed that max health too. Means we didn't get the well knitted feature here. Well rested is fantastic. Forced growth. I don't know if that's honestly really all that permanent though. Do that. Use this rusty. Don't actually need it. I might actually want to save these consumables for trading in for a good card. I have this mole up here. I think that's why I chose the food. This is greedy, but I'm just gonna roast here. I'll let him gain the armor, and then hopefully I can 6 damage will kill him too. Well, I can get this and then get another roast. So that was worth it. Gain 2 energy, draw a card. That's actually pretty good. Only has 3 uses and then it becomes useless though. Then after those uses, I don't know if it's just like a dead card in hand or if it like gets exiled. Scratch around in the dirt. It's free. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's see what we can trade these things in for. Deal 2 damage to self. Gain 1 energy. Three uses. Roast plus. Yeah, I think we gotta go with the Red Bull here. The energy drink. Go big or go home, right? I might want to do this anyway. Yeah. That might be nice, actually. Alright, well. Let's pick this lock. I like that. We wanted that max health. We'll back up a bit. This is a free thing here. When you eat, increases card's damage by 2. Sure, we'll try it. Do we do the rat jerky? I think we do the rat jerky. So that we can... An extra attack. And of course we draw all 3 stabs. Not what we want. Not what we want, but we don't have the toad statue to forget stuff. So... That's just where we're at, huh? Alright, here we go. Six damage twice here. Seems easy. I think we'll do 1 here and then we'll do a toasty as well. 15 damage. Yeah, I don't know what that's. Do we eat it now just to... Yeah, sure. It seems like a waste to eat it, but we're growing that blade, which is not a bad... yeah, we'll definitely increase our max health here. That's absolutely reasonable. We won't eat the toasty here. We'll keep the toasty just in case. Yeah, use that. Just twice. That's not quite enough. Unfortunately. We'll go ahead and use that here, though. Did that backwards. That's okay. We're learning. We're figuring it out. Bookshelf. Learn something for one. Search your feelings and choose a mood. Dig for treasure. Make a stone pick. God, this is going to seem really silly. But I almost want to go no thanks. We'll do that. We'll do that one there. I just know we need to start gaining some health if we're gonna. Add 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Deal 2 damage to all. Maybe we do the scythe. Being able to hit all enemies is seems like not an upgradable thing in weapons, and so that might actually be pretty bonkers. And then get a stone pick, which is nice here. Open that up. I was just talking about cards that deal damage to all enemies. Exhaust, draw 2. Inspiration's really good though. So is Vile Oil. Maybe I'll use Vile Oil. Only has 3 uses, but that can get pretty crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and add 5 more damage. See, this is exactly the stuff that I was talking about with using it on like the scythe. Because that could really be something crazy there. This card's unique to mossy tunnels, thorny tunnels. I think I want the thorny. $99 uses too. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, we'll do the everlasting truffle. That sounds actually quite sick. Only have 1 left. We'll dig for weapons, I guess. Use this damage by 1. Deal 1 damage 3 times if fail. Make a kebab. That can also be pretty sick, honestly. Because you just need to increase this damage like 1 time for it to like become pretty dang good. Alright, here we go. Alright, we got a bunch of boys here. Oh, we got this. Do that. Should increase this damage here on this blade. Got a toasty for 9. Take care of that guy. Eat the toasty. Increase the damage here. So this is 10 now. Take that out. Call it a turn. Psychosis. That's gross. Yeah, that seems like stupid good on that right now. It does 11 damage. We'll do the psychosis thing here. Do all that fun stuff here. Alright. Wait a bit is good. Do wait a bit. Stone pick. Go ahead and do the weight a bit here. Scratch around the dirt. This does increase max health, which is nice. Seven uses. It's not bad. Oh, it decreases max health. What am I thinking? That's a terrible thing for me. If fatal, increase damage by 2. If the attack is fatal, increase this card's damage. Yeah, dude. Let's just keep making the dumbest scythe of all. Because I can get multiple procs at the same time. I don't know if you really want to shovel for more weapons at this point. I kind of think we don't want weapons. Which is a weird place to be, but like if we just keep upgrading that scythe, we'll draw it more often. If that makes sense. So we want to draw this scythe about as often as possible. Do the everlasting truffle here. 8 damage twice. I think we gotta aggro this main guy. I think that's how this works here. Tough. We will use forced growth here. Increase this damage here. And call that a time. Golly. Unfortunately, we got rid of all the roast targets. It's gonna make a bunch of more friends here. Alright, what do we got? Deal 1 damage twice when you eat, heal 2 health. Don't love that. Deal 10 damage if fatal, make hope. What's a hope? Don't know what a hope is. Oh, well, I took it anyway. Whoops. I was just trying to hover and see if I could figure something out there. Ooh, don't like this. Let's do that. This draws us a card. We want to draw a card. Do wait a bit so that we can deal 2 damage to self, gain 1 energy. Dang. Lets us heal. But honestly, we really wanted... We honestly really wanted to upgrade weapons. We wanted to see that skill more than anything here. Probably doesn't bode too well. Alright, here we go. Got some big boys. I don't like this forced growth without the scythe being in the picture. Well, I guess we're going to find out what hope is. Temporarily reduce cost of card. Target card by 1. Draw a card. Yeah. Maybe we draw into... Nope, we didn't. Okay, well. It was an idea. We'll just do that for now. Unfortunately. Yikes. It's 21 damage. do that. See, this increases max health. We want that. We want something like that. You open a lock, increase max health by 2. Yeah. Should maybe open the map and see what we're doing, huh? Full heal. Growing confidence, enemies, unstoppable. Enemies. Gain 2 energy. Hungry Ball. Yeah, probably will want to do Hungry Ball. Alright, well. Scavenge around in the dirt. Sure, why not? Enrage target for 6. Add 2 vulnerable to a target. I don't think I want any of these. Am I crazy? I might be crazy. I want to stay left, is that right? So I did get my max health up there. Now can I replenish my health on here? You can't. It's a one-time deal. Good to know. I do want to use the practice dummy really bad though. So at 5 more damage. Yeah. We're just gonna get this scythe as juicy as we can. Anything else we can do here? Deal 2 damage to gain 1 health. One energy would let me do nothing too important, I feel like. Alright. Got an array of guys here. Put up here. Do that. I like doing that. Call it good. Yeah, here we go. Got one more use of this. Vile oil we'll put on the scythe here. Yeah, it's dealing like 63 damage. It's pretty good. Replenish unplayable when you eat. Increase max health by 2. Sure. When you add a card to your deck. Okay. Not even sure if that's something we would actually really like. That's a bad shake. I don't like any of that. Make a return stroke with half damage if fatal draw a card. I don't think I want any of these. I honestly want less weapons, which is kind of sad, but alright. That was a really bad draw. Really bad turn. Setting up anyway. Alright. You got well rested, that's good. Pop that open. Always do that. reduce the cost of the hot poker here. 3 damage 3 times. Roast him. Call that good for now. Got the scythe. Use this. Increase stuff. Use the scythe. He's able to survive the scythe. Use the flash here. And then get a kebab. Oh, I like that, actually. Toad! We need the toad, guys. We need the toad. We need the toad. This increases energy, so let's not be an idiot. Alright, let's toad it up first. What am I not impressed with here? Definitely like some just like basic stabs are lame. Get rid of a basic stab for now. Do that. Get stuff in here. Excuse me for 1 second. All right. Well, let's see. Doesn't look like we're drawing anything more. Should have done that first. But alright. That energy turned out to be kind of a waste. Kind of a waste, unfortunately. Okay, we got some bigger, crazier things going on here. We'll go ahead and use this. We'll force growth. All cards in hand by 2. Then we're gonna do our tried and true scythe here. Heal 7, gain 2 energy, draw a card. That's pretty good. I think I want that warm mold though. Increasing that max health is pretty sick. I got 1 left. Sure. Alright, see what he got. He's got psychosis. That's okay. I'd make a toasty here. Not too bad. Recklessness. Deal 10 damage to self. Draw 2 cards. Gain 1 energy. Oosh. I think we're gonna go with inspiring pick here. Alright, I don't know what do we have? As far as toasties, how many toasties do we even have here? Max health by 5, deal 9 damage to self, draw a card. That's good. 2 uses. Yeah, put that in there. Then this kebab. That's what we'll do. Alright, we got a toad. Got leftovers. that. Gonna tote it up. What do we hate here? This one's too... Kind of don't like this. We'll get rid of that. Draw 3 cards. Fungal bread. Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's do that too. We can get up here and use this. Get an energy. Use that bad boy there. Take for a treasure. Fatal gain 2 energy. That is kind of sick, isn't it? Deal 5 damage to all, deal 2 damage to yourself. That's not great. We're gonna like run into less and less things that Thirsty Mace is going to be fatal to, though, and so I don't want to. I don't think I like anything there either. Maybe. I'll at least start the next battle with a well-rested. Alright, here we go. Big Daddy here. Who's that well-rested? We'll use that. Sure. I don't think we want to use the Deadly Mold or the Forced Growth yet. Which kind of leaves us with... That at least takes down the Explode countdown. I don't know if that's good or not. We'll find out. Alright, let's 60 damage. Will evolve upon death. Ooh. I kinda wanna take it slow. With that being the idea. Oh, it looks like he's already there. Everlasting Truffle. Do I want to use this right now? Sure. Yikes. Toasty kebab. Toasty kebab. Now he's got all these guys. Alright, well. Hot poker. We could do a hot poker. Here. Oh, these evolve. God dang. Yeah, I don't know about this one, guys. We got the scythe again. Got the Deadly Mold on the scythe. Do 9 damage here, maybe. I'll go ahead and add vulnerable trouble for that. I think it's necessary. Do that. Hot poker that guy. Take some damage here. I'm not worried about these guys because eventually, right, like I have to draw into the scythe. Yeah. Right. Just like that. Yikes. All right. Well, do that. That's not really gonna help me, huh? Oh, that, like, I lose 1 energy, but I gain 1 energy off that. That's not too bad. But now I have, like, these barf picks that I don't... Golly, what a waste of energy. My god. Just bad rolls, I guess. What's this? Home of the Toad. Forget a card. Yeah, I think I want the Toad, right? Oh. Oh, man. Map got lost, huh? I guess. This lets me draw a card. Yeah, I want that. Alright, that's nice. I can back up now. Should be able to back up now. Or maybe not enough. That's... Yeah, because it's not letting me use the practice dummy anywhere here. That is unfortunate. Roast for 9 damage, huh? Just do that. Yikes. That's a yowzers. Seven damage 3 times. I think we gotta go here with that. Should use that toasted kebab as well. I don't know what I'm doing. He doesn't know what he's doing, ladies and gentlemen. Well knitted. Yeah. We found it. Is it too light? Does that heal us? What does that do? Oh, it's gonna let us forget a card. That's right. I don't really want to dig for weapons either. These 5 damage roasts, they're not good. I swear I drew some stuff that would yeah, no, thank you. That would maybe help me in the health department, dude. But maybe not. Alright, we got some gross guys here. Gotta use that, even if I don't want to. I think we take this thing out. 7, 14, 21. Nope, can't. Alright, well. Duly noted. Could do this and increase these roasts. So that I could just take one out. Use one. Oh, damn. That's a card too. Yeah, just hit this dumb bag. Alright. Yikes. Yikes! Get that kebab in. Get that kebab in. I think that's a no thanks, honestly. Oh my gosh. I think that's a mana one, right? So got well knitted out, which is great. Let's tote it up. That thing's dumb. I do like that. I got 4 energy now. I actually do like that. What we got here? Trippy tunnel. Yeah, you know I'm into that trippy tunnel. Let's maybe do that. Okay, here we go. Let's do inspiration first. Don't really love any of that, but let's do that. War mode. So that's cool. Want to do that. that was not too bad. A gift from below. When you kill an enemy, that is sick. That is pretty gosh darn good. We got our toady. We love our toad. That's 6 left. That's not bad. 13 damage, 8 damage twice, 11 damage. Oh, you know what's that one? Stig. Yeah, let's do toad juice. Here we go. Whoa. This is the biggest of the baddies, huh? Right here. Do I use the inspiration now? I probably don't need the inspiration now. That's the only thing, right? I'll use this, gain some life. That'll just turn it into this thing. And we can go from here, right? We got Cosmic Horror. Some other stuff. Alright. 66 damage. That's a curse. Get rid of that curse. I do that. End of turn. Ugh. Making us go through all that. Have to do it. Oh, that's gonna make that cost 3 though. Oh. Increase maximum energy. Yeah, that's pretty good, right? Why do that? That increases this too? Jesus. 4, 4, 4, 8. Gotta do that. Am I dead? Am I dead? Yeah. Super dead, dude. Super dead. Alright, well. Flash, we'll turn that into 4. Six, 6, 2, 2, 1, 1. I think I'm still dead. Oh, it was close, guys. It was absolutely close, right? 9 damage. gain some health here. 11 damage 3 times. Add 3 more vulnerable to it? Sure. Oh. We did it, dude. Wow. I don't know how much damage that was at the end. That was crazy. Maybe a way into the gloom. Mushroom key. Unlocks gloom doors. Consume handy. Alright. Well, we set out for revenge. And it looks like we've achieved that revenge. Alright. Look at this. Nice. Magic. Magical. Alrighty. What's this dude got to say? Incredible. You did as I asked. Crushing all in your way. That's cool. It kind of keeps track of some of the stuff you got along the way. Choose one to add to a draft. Yeah, I think this is... That butcher actually saved me. With the health on the backswing. If you say so. Alright. That's it. That's beating the demo. Alright, I'm glad. Hopefully the audio recorded so much better this time because last time was just a failure. But hopefully this is more enjoyable and you got to see like the whole demo being beat. As far as another stream goes, I might get to another stream here later. We'll see. We'll see if the day allows me to do that. Alright, well, signing off, guys.